What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL, and welcome back to another MLB Prize Picks video, or just player prop video in general. Drop a like down below because I already know you're going to love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. The winner of last week's $50 giveaway was announced in the NBA video. Honestly, I've got so much on my mind, I forgot his name. It is in the NBA video, though, so definitely go check it out so that you know if you won the $50 or not. And comment anything in the comment section to add your name into this next week's. Thank you guys for joining me as always. Once again, we swept. MLB Prize Pick. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's the same way with daily fantasy sports DFS on DraftKings and FanDuel over the years. Um, People sleep on baseball, whether it be player props, whether it be daily fantasy sports lineups and stuff for DraftKings and FanDuel. People sleep during baseball season because either they're not knowledgeable about baseball at all, they don't care to watch it, whatever reason it is. NBA, NFL, and all that is super popular, obviously. But once baseball starts, it's like baseball is chopped liver. You know what I mean? People like it. A lot of people like it, but comparative to the others, it's nowhere near the same. So at the end of the day, it's like it's so crazy because once baseball starts, there's so much money to be made, and the props made easy tool has been absolutely ridiculous. This entire month, Props Made Easy tool has generated so many wins for baseball props especially, and it has been fantastic. And NBA's coming to a close, and knowing that we're gonna have this MLB to be able to keep us afloat and keep us stacking up until like NFL and NBA and stuff comes back is awesome. So make sure y'all are locking in. Only $15 a month, man. There's only 2 months in the season where there's just baseball, and that's what, July, August. Wait, no, August, September mainly. July, August, September, almost 3 months, something like that. But it's still stack time during that time of year. Props Made Easy has been dominating baseball. Super excited to see it. Let's skim the player prop chat one more time. Give quick shout outs because I already did it in the NBA video. So for anybody who's just watching this MLB video, JJ, shout out to you. Ronnie Skaggs, shout out. K Talons 0910, good win. AZ411 or II, congrats. Obezi, congrats. Lotus Flower Sunny, congrats. You had a lot of slips yesterday. Glad to see you hitting on those. Mark Randall, good W, beautiful. Mark Randall again, good win. John Smith. I'm going to talk about the first inning runs. He was confused about the first inning runs tool. I will talk about that once again. The tools for real. C Watts, appreciate you, man. I've told people who plays look good, but always come up short. I'm putting my trust in the tool for now. I'm love to see it, man. Love to see it. I mean, putting your trust in something that utilizes the data like this is definitely the smart move to do. I'll tell you that. Honestly, all of these people who provide picks and stuff like that are going to eventually use Props Made Easy to provide them. I mean, I wouldn't see why they wouldn't. Um, C Watts, Travis McCoy, good W, beautiful. Again. Johnny, congrats. Lotus Flower again. Mikey, Ronnie Skaggs, congrats to all of you guys, man. Good W's. Let's head to the MLB tool. All right. So, first and foremost, we're going to go to the first inning runs tool and we're going to talk about it again. I'm going to give you all a brush up real quick again on how to utilize the first inning runs tool and how to understand what you're looking at. Now, the most simple way to understand what you're looking at is to remember that red is a over. Okay, so if you see red, it's better for the over. The more red that you see, and these are the columns you want to look at, they go this way, not down, not like this. They go this way, okay? So this is the first game, this is the second game, this is the third game, like that. The more red that you see, the better the over. The more green that you see, the better the under. Okay, so if you click right here on hit percent, you can click it. Boom. Now you can click it until you see the highest green, or you can click it till you see the lowest red. That's the best over. That's the best under. That simple. Okay? Once again, the more green that you see, the better the under. The more red that you see, the better the over. Okay? That's the simplest way to understand it. Okay? Now, to break down the data, these numbers you see inside of these quotation, what are these? I'm blanking. It's too early in the morning to be trying to do some, vocabulary stuff or whatever the hell these things are. So what are the little slashes, whatever the fuck. Anyway, inside of these little things, okay, you will see an ERA. That's their earned run average in the first inning alone. This is their first inning earned run average, okay, which is obviously important when you're looking at first inning runs. All right. So both of these guys are kind of in the middle. Okay. We've generated a way of kind of looking at it like, okay, if it's 4 and above, if it's 4 to like 5 or 6, yeah, 4 to 5 will be kind of yellow because that's not the greatest ERA. It's kind of in the middle range. We don't want to lean too heavily on that either way. Look at these, for example. 1.8 ERA is fantastic. Sonny Gray has been amazing in the first inning. Minus 130 odds. Also, the odds are automatically showing you the under odds. So this is minus 120 to go under. This is minus 130 to go under. This is plus 110. That means the Vegas odds are on over. As you can see, it's red. All right? So red, over. But that's okay because there's only 3 bad things in this line, as you can see, but all this green. So it still leans for an under, okay? Because both of those offenses, the Royals and the Diamondbacks, have only scored first inning runs in a combined 9 of their 22 games. This is a combination of their games. They've only scored 9 out of 22, which is not very good. They only have a 617 OPS, which means they're not hitting the ball hard either. All right? So pretty much that's it, man. ERA first inning, Vegas odds to go under, over in the game total. The total over-under of the game. Combined ERA of both of the pitchers, like an average ERA, average whip, runs that both offenses have been able to score. This is their average runs in the first. If it's green, it's better for the under. Red, it's better for the over. Yellow, it's kind of neutral. And then OPS, if it's green, it's good. That's what you want. The lower the OPS, the better because they're not hitting the ball very hard. Both of these offenses have not been hitting the ball very hard in the first inning. All right? And then an 80% hit rate, which obviously, and it literally will tell you what the better bet is. Okay? Hopefully I was able to explain that very good. If we're going to pick one that we're going to rock with today, let me look at the overs real quick. I really like this one because Ken Waldachuk and Jose Suarez have really struggled in the first inning. Vegas is on the over. It's a 9.5 total, 7.5 combined ERA, 2.22 combined whip, which is one of the worst. Austin Gomber and Quantrill have them beat slightly when it comes to whip, 2.3 instead of 2.2. Very close. Both offenses have scored a combined 15 out of their 22, which means their offense has been very good. OPS is kind of neutral. So, yeah, they see this going over for sure. But I'm going to lean it under. I'm going to go ahead and say, look, they've only scored a combined 7 of 21 runs in the first inning here. Lowest OPS on the entire board today. Vegas likes the under as well. Both pitchers have been kind of okay in the first inning. I think they're able to make it out alive. I'm going to go under on the Tigers and Brewers. If this isn't on Prizepicks, because this isn't built just for Prizepicks. This is built for first inning runs, period. So you can utilize this anywhere. So you just look at the tool, find your favorite ones, combine them with what's on Prizepicks, and you're good to go. All right, back to player props. Let's get it. So, first and foremost, we have, so at the top of the list, we had Corbin Carroll. He was at like a 7. Prizepicks caught that mistake. Probably has a membership to Props Made Easy, and they upgraded that. No, it's probably because Props Made Easy members were slamming the over on Carroll early. Carroll once again got us money yesterday. I'm gonna rock with the top fantasy score. As you guys know, I'm gonna rock Bobby Witt Jr. over 7.5 today. He's projected 9.7 on our database, 2.21 differential here. Bobby Witt, let me pull up the exact matchup so I can get in specifics for you in this matchup against Arizona. Let me pull him up. Okay, Bobby Witt, righty, lefty. Man, it's pretty cool too, man, because I'm not even looking. I didn't even open this, right? And you see Bobby Witt at the very top. Then when you look at his matchup, he's got the righty-lefty matchup. The platoon split is already there in his favor. The tool already just knows all these things, which is really, really cool. I didn't even need to pull this up to know this was a fantastic play. But now that I'm pulling it up and looking at the matchup, Henry, the pitcher he's facing, the lefty he's facing, gives up a ton of power to righties, a 201 ISO to righties. Bobby Witt has a 226 ISO versus left-handed pitching. Dude's been amazing as well. Over the 7.5 should be a breeze here in this matchup for him. Solid total in this game as well. Absolutely. Bobby Witt Jr. over 7.5. That's too low. All right. And he's got the stolen base potential, which is the same thing I talked about with Carroll yesterday. Remember Carroll yesterday when I put him in the picks yesterday, he was at like a 6.5, and I was like, look, just off stolen bases, he could hit this, and that's exactly how he hit it. He got a stolen base yesterday. Bobby Witt, same situation. It's harder to steal against left-handed pitchers, but Bobby Witt's always got stolen base potential as well. So 7.5, love the over on that one. All right, let's take a look at pitcher strikeouts. Okay, there's a pitcher strikeout that's really been sitting high to me. Not only does Vegas really, really love it, but the player prop tool likes the over as well, and that's Edward Cabrera against my Atlanta Braves. Now, one thing about my Atlanta Braves is they are a very good offense, and they can tear a pitcher up at no moment, like just out of nowhere. Just absolutely tear a pitcher up. Um, so, it, sure, he could get hit, right? But not only does Vegas see this going over, Edward Cabrera, by the way, has got some good stuff. Very solid CSW percentage, which is pretty much their called strike whiff rate, which is means how often do they throw it in the strike zone and batters still can't hit it or they just don't swing at it. Some just good stuff that they can't really tell what's coming at them. Edward Cabrera's got some good stuff. He's got a good K rate. And the one negative about Atlanta is, yes, they hit the ball very, very well, but they also can be free swinging and strike out a good bit in those games as well. Now, are they going to put runs up on Cabrera? Absolutely. But are they going to strike out a good bit? I definitely see that happening. I see Edward Cabrera hitting that 6 at least. 5.5. Vegas likes the over at minus 145. Our projection is 6.04, so has him at the 6. 0.54 differential. Not huge, but with all of the data signifying that not only is this a green bet, but Vegas is incredibly high as well on it. So Vegas is seeing this same exact data that the player prop tool is seeing, and it loves the over on this as well, and I completely understand it. Cabrera's got some good stuff to only be at 5.5. All right, and there's some other good picks on here, man, so just utilize the tool. Have fun with it. But Bobby Witt Jr. over 7.5 hitter fantasy score, and then Edward Cabrera over 5.5 pitcher strikeouts is what we're going to rock with. Remember, it's early in the day, y'all. I'm just going with what we've got available to us early in the day. A lot more is going to be added to the tool. So propsmadeeasy.com. Let's get it. Hopefully you understood the first inning runs total explanation. Green signifies over. The more red that you see signifies the over. The more green you see signifies the under. And if you want to make it easy on yourself too, you can just click bet and sort and just look exactly what the best bet is. All right. Thank you guys for joining me as always, and I'm out. Peace. Have another good day. Let's get it.